Hey guys, it's Prof.Headwreck, and it's been a while since I've done a video. I've been wanting to do one for a while, and actually kind of had a bit of an excuse to do one. For those of you who don't really know, there are three YouTubers who I'm a really big fan of. One of them being Retro Death, whom I've mentioned before. Tom and I have conversed back and forth on several occasions. Another one is FinGamer. I love his presentation, but another guy who I really enjoy is Craig from TV and Lust. Now, they say that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, and one of the things that Craig always did, I don't know if he's going to do them again since he came back, but his Context Matters videos I really liked because it kind of got to the heart of really who he was, not only as a gamer, but really, what the games meant to him in terms of memory and nostalgia, and really that's what games do. That's why we go back and we collect the old stuff and we play it. It's to relive really what we were feeling back then. So kind of along that vein, I don't want to copy Craig, but I kind of wanted to do something along the same vein of his Context Matters. For those of you who don't really know, who really followed me, my mom unfortunately had passed away back in July, so it's been about 4 months. And today is actually Thanksgiving, and it's the first major holiday that I'm actually having without her. And I think, really this is kind of like a nice little homage. And when I was going through her belongings and cleaning her trailer out, I found a lot of my old stuff. And what you see in front of you is one of those things. And I thought, what a really great way to pay memory to my mom by kind of doing a video of something that was one of my really earliest childhood gaming memories. Now, this is very similar to a Nintendo Game & Watch. This was a little handheld game that Radio Shack had done. It's actually a Tandy. I don't know if you guys knew or not, but Tandy was actually the Radio Shack brand computer. Our first computer that we ever owned was a Tandy. It was shortly after we moved to the States. My dad was finishing out his last 9 months in Albuquerque, New Mexico. He was Air Force. And we went to Radio Shack, and he wanted a computer. So, anyways, fast forward a couple of years. We are living in central New York, and everybody had Nintendos. It was the Christmas of 1988, and I wanted a Nintendo in the worst way, and my parents couldn't afford one. So my mom, being as clever as she was, went to Radio Shack, and she bought me 3 of these. The other 2, I've had so many moves over the years that I can't say for certain where they may have gone to, but I found this, and I remember I was so excited when I got these. I wanted a Nintendo so bad that year, and my mom decided that she would save up and they would get me the Nintendo the following year. But I got this, and there were 2 other little handheld games. One of them was somewhat of almost like a top-down, and the console itself was kind of shaped like a little spaceship, but you would kind of go back and forth and shoot. It was like a top-down view, but the ship itself looked kind of like the ship from Gradius. There was this one, which, if I remember this one correctly, you were almost like in a helicopter, and you had to save people from, or save things belonging to this little volcano would spew lava out, and you would fly back and forth. It was very simplistic, very much like the Tiger handheld games. And then there was a blue one, which for the life of me I can't remember, but this one was the one that I still have, and I was really shocked when I found this. It runs off of a single alkaline battery. I tried cracking that open, and I can't seem to get it. I don't want to break it. This just has too many great memories for me. And like I said, this was about a year before the Game Boy was released. Yeah, I look at this and I think of the nostalgia, and I remember the one main thing I would always ask my mom for clues as to what I was getting for Christmas, and my mom was so much of a kid in so many ways. She acted like a kid, and she came up with this bizarre name. I still to this day remember it. She said, "I got you 3 food chuckets." And me, not being the very bright kid that I was, actually went to school, and I asked my teacher if she had seen any commercials for food chuckets, because my mom had bought me 3 of them and I wanted to know what they were. So yeah, That's probably one of my earliest gaming memories. I mean, I remember as a kid, one of the guys that lived on base, it was a friend of my dad's, he had a Vectrex. That's probably the earliest gaming memory I can remember. But as far as a game that my own handheld game, things of that nature, it would be this. So want to thank you guys for taking a little bit of a trip down memory lane. I plan on doing more videos here in the future. I really want to start doing more, pumping a few more of them out. I know I had said that I didn't want to do anything that was just kind of half-assed or rushed, but there's some other topics, things I want to maybe start doing some more rants. I've got some more games that I added to my collection. I'll be doing a collection update video. These videos have become, they're few and far between, and I gotta step up my game and do some more. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Those of you here in the United States who are celebrating Thanksgiving, I say happy Thanksgiving to you guys, and I'll catch you later.